Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. If you're new, my name's Rachel, or Polish with Ray, and I'm going to be live swatching today some options from the May Hella Handmade Creations shop. If you're new, exciting. I had the chat pulled up so I could see what you were saying, and I forgot to turn my volume off. Glad the sound's working though. That's good to know. So I have 14 options to share with you today. I'm really excited about them. I'm going to live swatch them, one on each nail, and then I have them on a swatch wheel too that I'm going to show you at the end. So all really exciting. So you'll have to let me know if you guys shopped Polish Pickup already today. I know I did as soon as they opened. I had my alarm set. But the first polish I'm going to share with you is from MLF Lacquer. It's part of their butterfly series. It's called Papillio Glacis. I think that's how you say it. And it's a light yellow curly polish with blue to green to gold color shifting iridescent flakies, green to gold aurora shimmer, black ultra holographic micro glitters, and silver holographic micro glitters. So pretty. I love those flakies. And this one specifically is inspired by the Eastern Tiger Swallowtail. It has a 100 bottle cap and it's going to be $11. Oh, I'm glad you were able to join us. What I like. Oh, no, Jessica. Man, you had to be ready to go. That's kind of stressful. I'm glad you were still able to order. All right. So if you didn't see on Instagram, I had a nail break. So sad. It was this one right here. I had it like a builder gel over it for a few weeks. I knew it was coming because it was torn below the visible nail line, but I finally just let it go. Went with a round, shorter shape, so change is good sometimes. Trying to embrace it. So this one on the first coat, it's kind of got a jelly-like formula, but it's pretty opaque on the first coat. And I love this color. It's described as a light yellow, but I feel like it leans just a little bit chartreusey. And those flakes really are beautiful. Here's what it looks like up close. Really pretty. Kind of gives me lemon poppy seed vibes. So I'll come back to that one in a little bit and give it a second coat. And I am going to swatch them in rainbow order. So the next one I have, they're all kind of yellow, greens, blues, purples this month. The next one I have is from Owl Lacquer. Oh my goodness. Now, if you're not new to my channel, you know greens are not my favorite, but this is a pretty awesome green. This is called Feroch. It's part of their Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild series, and it's described as being a glowy neon green yellow with green to gold shimmer and lots of gold to copper to green crystal chameleon flakes. And this one also glows really pretty under black light. It doesn't have a cap, yay, and it's $12.80. I know, right? Like perfect going right into summer, and those flakes are so beautiful. I always love Owl Lacquer's flaky formulas. I know, Elise. So thankful for the wish lists. All right. This one really surprised me with its opacity. And just how even it is. So on that first coat, we already get pretty good amount of coverage, which my nails are shorter, but I swatched all of these when they were a little bit longer, and this one, I'll just spoil it. It was a 2-coater, so pretty impressive, especially for a neon green. They had a lot of polishes that were so pretty in PPU this month. What did you guys end up getting? Yeah, I love the green. And then another green, super exciting. So Garden Path Lacquers, which if you didn't know is Lollipop Posse Lacquer's rebrand. Last month was the last Lollipop Posse Lacquer polish. And their last Lollipop Posse Lacquer polish is available for polish pickup. It's really pretty. I actually have it right here. Whoop. Sorry about that. What's this one? This is their polish pickup. I almost said Polly Pocket. What am I doing? This is their Lollipop Posse Lacquer Polish Pickup Polish. So this is their last polish they're offering under that brand. And they're starting their new brand, which is called Garden Path Lacquers, which is also a beautiful green. This one is called Datura. I think that's how you say it. And it is part of their new Secret Garden series. It's a lush green crelly base that has some teal notes. It's accented with bright pink to gold iridescent shifting flakes. It doesn't have a cap, and it is $13. I know, I love the new logo with the little key hole. Yeah, really pretty. And I loved this polish too. Yeah, I agree, Karen. I don't know if more brands participated or what, but it felt really, really big this month. So going on with that first coat of the Garden Path Lacquers. This one definitely does have a crelly base. And I agree with the description that it is teal. Maybe even jade leaning. And those flakes are really, really pretty. So beautiful. I got some pretty yellows and greens this month. I love that. I'm glad you got the alchemy before it sold out, Jessica. It's exciting. I'm sure a lot of people wish they would have gotten it. You must have gotten right in on time. And the last green that I have to share with you today is from Lindy Design. It is White Witch. Ooh, love a linear hollow. This one's also described as being a teal-based green to silver to gold to purple to blue multi-chrome with linear hollow. White Witch is part of their Outlander series. It's got a 250 bottle cap and it retails for $13. So looking at it in person, I see a kind of deeper gray toned green base and then a lot of beautiful emerald green shift. On the corners I can see some of the purple multi-chrome shift and a little bit of the gold, but the green is what you see most. Oh man, the Biles. I think that one's gonna, and Roku. I think those are gonna be bestsellers this month for sure. Those are so beautiful. You got some really good ones, Elise. All right, so going in with the first coat of the Lindy Designs White Witch. This one was pretty sheer on that first coat. I was a little bit surprised. I thought with a deeper base it would be a little bit more opaque. But it applied really evenly and you get a ton of that shimmer and hollow. Really pretty. Yeah, I like that one. So which of these four is your favorite so far? The MLF, the yellow, the Night Owl, the Garden Path Lacquers, Lollipop Posse Lacquers rebrand, or the Lindy Designs? You'll have to let me know. All right, so I'm going to go in with a second coat on all of these, and I'm just going to swatch all of these at 2 today. On the swatch wheel, the ones I needed to show at 3 coats, I did show at 3, but for the live swatches, I'm just going to stop at 2 for time's sake. All right, so going in with a second coat of that MLF Lacquer Papillio Glaucus. This one was opaque for me in 2 coats, even with my longer nail length. I think if you've got really long nails, though, ones that are much longer than mine, you will probably need 3 for this one since it's so light. But isn't that a unique color? I had nothing like this. And I really do love the black specks, even though I was so not expecting to. Oh, you like the yellow, Tasha? Yeah, I think it's really pretty. I think that one, I don't know. I'm not much of a neon girl, but that Night Owl is really, I can't argue with it. So the next one is the Night Owl Feroch. Going on with a second coat. And this one, even at my longer nail length, was completely opaque into. I think most people would be good into with this one. Oh, it's so bright. Wow. Look at that, you guys. And those flakies are beautiful too. And then the next one was from Garden Path Lacquer. Lollipop Posse Lacquer's rebrand. This beautiful teal with the shifting flakes. This one was not completely opaque in 2 coats. It does definitely have a jelly base so that you can see all those gorgeous flakies. So this one, when I swatched it, and I will be sharing swatches of all these, like full hand swatches on my Instagram. If you're not following me there and you use Instagram, it's Polish with Ray as my handle. So if you want to see more pictures, you can always follow me there. But isn't that one gorgeous? Oh, I love a beautiful teal. This one was opaque for me in 3 coats. Like I said at the end, I have a swatch wheel of all of these. I will show those to you. But that one's so, so pretty. And then the last green I have is Lindy Designs White Witch from their Outlander series. Really pretty shift on this one. This one was also still sheer on 3 coats, or 2 coats, sorry. But I was able to get it to full opacity at 3. The shimmer in this one, the multi-chrome shimmer, and all of that holographic just provides some really beautiful coverage. Oh, yeah. I can see myself wearing this one a ton in the fall. Like as we're transitioning from summer to fall, when the sun's still out and you can see all of that beautiful rainbow. Yeah, love that one. All right, so next I'm going to be doing the blues and the greens. And I'll go ahead and show you these so you can see them. So here are the MLF Lacquer, Night Owl Lacquer. The MLF is in 3 coats. The Night Owl Lacquer is in 2. Garden Path Lacquer is in 3. And Lindy Designs is in 3 as well. So there's what they look like side by side. Oh, Britt, you are going to love Glitter Grabber. I hadn't tried it until I think February, and maybe in November someone had told me I needed to pick it up. I should have listened. What was I doing waiting so long to get it? I told myself, there's no way it can be better than just 2 coats of top coat. It's way better. It's a game changer. Yeah, I'm so glad I have it, and I'm never going to go without it. Yeah, I love Glitter Grabber. The base coat I'm using, by the way, is from Under a Hula Moon. It is their locked in adhesive base coat. And they don't sell this on the Hella Handmade Creations site, but it is a really good base coat. And it dries super quick. Do you like the Lollipop Posse Lacquer name, Jessica? I do like it when things are cohesive. I'm glad the bottle is, at least for now, the same. So that I can keep them side by side and they look nice together. Oh, the polish. Man, Karen, I should have gotten the polish. This morning when I ordered, I mostly ordered IPU items. And I told myself I would hold off on the polish so I could think on it if it was even still available. Most of the ones I wanted had no cap or they had a pretty high cap. So I told myself I'd wait and maybe order some tomorrow so I could think on it. All right, so I'm getting into some of the blues now, and we have some gorgeous, gorgeous blues. This one blew me away when I saw it and opened it in the mail. It's from Nailed It. Their PPU offering, by the way, this month, oh my goodness. It was beautiful. That gray with the orange and pink, yes. So this is, and you'll have to forgive me because I'm not super familiar with Studio Ghibli, but this is part of their Studio Ghibli Part 2 series. It's Aetherium Crystal, And this is a blue jelly base packed with copper to gold to green crystal flakies, green to blue to purple crystal flakies, and holographic flakies. This one has a 200 bottle cap and it retails for $13. Oh, those flakies. I can't, you guys. And I don't even love blue polishes. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, I know, Jessica. I noticed that too. I kind of wondered why brands decide to change their name. If they're just kind of, I don't know, wanting to change things up. I know some of the brands, Leisha's Lacquer, I think is maybe doing some rebranding stuff too. But some of them said they were really young when they started their brand and they feel like they've kind of changed as people and they want their brand to suit them better. That's interesting. All right, so this nailed it on the first coat, packed with flakies. It definitely has a jelly base, but all of those flakies provide a good amount of coverage. This one was all the way opaque because of all those flakies in 2 coats. So, so pretty. Yes, I love this one. Yes, Tasha, if I like a blue, you know it's good. You know it's good. So pretty. And then I have another gorgeous blue to share with you. This one is Bluebird Lacquer. And it's called Rollin with My Homies, which is like the funniest name. This is from their Beautiful Birds from Around the World series. And it's described as being a turquoise jelly-based hollow with purple to pink to green to gold, shifting shimmer, and lavender to pink to gold to green iridescent flakes. This one was inspired by the lilac breasted roller, and it's supposed to be one of the most beautiful birds in the world. And if you didn't know, Bluebird Lacquer always donates $1 from every bottle sold to a bird conservatory, and this month goes to Colorado Native Bird Care. This one has no cap and it retails for $12. Yes, this Bluebird is gorgeous. And I've been swatching recently, you guys. Bluebird's about to release a collection of pastel hollows. I've been swatching those over the past few days and I'm really excited to share them with you. They're gorgeous. So here we go on with that first coat of Bluebirds. This one is really flaky packed too, so you'll want to go thin on your coats. But I love seeing that nailed it and the Bluebird side by side. You can see that the Bluebird is a little bit brighter and the nailed it is a little bit deeper in color. Both so beautiful though. Then the next blue I have to share with you. Hey Bluebird! The next blue I have to share with you is from Alter Ego. Oh, it's so pretty too. Man. Someone said, I think, that I'm turning into a blue lover. I think they're right. So this one is called Alter Ego Absolute Treasure Bearded Iris. These names in this Bearded Iris series crack me up. They are all so long. But this is part of their Bearded Iris series, and it's described as being a lighter blue base with blue and gold shimmer. It's got no cap, and it's $10. Is the Alter Ego in Aqua? I would say it's definitely a mid-toned blue. I feel like at some angles, maybe you see them too. I feel like I see some purple in there, but there was no purple in the description. It's a really glowy blue. The Alter Ego bottle, what can I compare it to? Compare it to my thumb. It's a decent sized bottle. It doesn't say the size on the bottle label. It looks like it might be a little bit smaller than 15. Oh, 18. See, you never know with these interesting shapes. Thank you, JPT 2018. 18 milliliters. So going on with that first coat of Absolute Treasure Tall Bearded Iris. You can see this one definitely has more purple undertones than the Bluebird and the Nailed It. It's a little bit sheer on that first coat. but very smooth application. It almost has a little bit of a metallic feel. Really pretty. Yeah, love that one. Hey, Crystal. Glad you're here. And then next I'm going to swatch Rogue Lacquer's new polish. This is actually their new series for them. It's a Little Mermaid series. Oh my goodness. Be Still My Heart. I love Little Mermaid. It is my favorite Disney movie. You'll have to let me know what your favorites are. Yeah, this one's gorgeous. It's Out of the Sea, and it's described as being a vibrant purple jelly with red, magenta, green color shifting flakes with micro hollow flecks. It's got a 250 bottle cap, and it retails for $13. Oh my goodness. All these flakies this month. So pretty. This one definitely does have a purple jelly base, but in some lightings it almost looks indigo. So pretty sheer on that first coat, but lots of those flakies come out. Really pretty. And there's the Rogue Lacquer, Out of the Sea. Out of the Sea. I was singing that on my way home today. Don't judge me. It's a good movie. And then I'm also going to swatch, while we're on kind of purples, blues, the Swamp Gloss offering this month, this is their last polish in their Nebula series, which I've really been enjoying. This is called the Orion. It's a lightened violet crelly with matte neon and pink and aquamarine hexes. It's got a 200 bottle cap, and it retails for $12. Oh my goodness, I love a lilac base. They've been using these pink hex glitters in a lot of their polishes, and I'm about it. I love them. So I'm going to swatch this one on my thumb here. This one needed 3 coats to get fully opaque, but you get tons of glitters out. Swamp Gloss does crellies so well. Aren't they beautiful? Just wait till they get built up. So pretty. Exactly, Elise. When I show you that swatch wheel, I used a glitter grabber for it. It just looks perfect with it. All right, so I'm going to go in with a second coat of the Nailed It. They're Aetherium Crystal. Those gorgeous flakes. Oh, love this one. And this one did get pretty much fully opaque for me in 2 coats. There's so many flakes in here that they really do provide a lot of coverage. Ooh, I love how deep the color gets when you build it up. And look at those flakes. I'm in love. So pretty. And then going on with the second coat of the beautiful Bluebird. Rolling with my homies. I love that name. And I think this is a gorgeous color as we get into summer. Especially with the hollow in here. Oh, my word. This one's fully opaque in 2 also, at my nail length anyway. Just sparkly goodness. Yeah, this definitely reminds me a lot. If you like this one, you're going to really like the Pastel Hollow collection they're getting ready to release. And I'm going to be live swatching that pretty soon here on my channel. Yeah, gorgeous. And then the Alter Ego Absolute Treasure Tall Bearded Iris. Going in with that second coat. And this one built up nicely for me in 2. I think if you've got nail length close to mine, you'll be good in 2. If you've got longer nails, you may need 3 with this one. I thought it would be a little bit streaky, or brush strokey, I guess I meant, sorry. Because it's kind of got a almost metallic finish, but those actually dried down really well and pretty much disappeared when the polish was completely dry. Really pretty. And then the Rogue Lacquer, Out of the Sea. Yep, I'm going to sing it every time I see this polish. All those pretty flakes. Oh, so beautiful. I love pink and purple. That is a winning combination for me. This one, as you can see, is still sheer in 2 coats. With careful application, it might have been able to be opaque for my nail length in 2, but I think most people will want 3 for Out of the Sea. Sorry. Had to do it again. Thanks, Jessica. No shame in my game. Love Disney. We've got more Disney coming here in a second, too. All right, and then the last one on this hand is the Swamp Gloss. So pretty, the Orion, the last one in the Nebula series. I'm not ready for it to be over. They've all been so pretty. And this one was pretty sheer on that first coat. It builds up really nicely in 3 though. And I got full opacity even at my longer nail length. And their crullies are so awesome. I never have to leave them upside down, or I don't even shake them, and the glitters always come out just fine. You can see that lilac color building up so beautifully on that second coat. I know, Felisa. The Bluebird is gorgeous. Love them. All right, so here's those blues and purples side by side. We've got the Nailed It, the Bluebird, Alter Ego, Swamp Gloss, and Rogue Lacquer. All so gorgeous. So you'll have to tell me which of the blues and purples between those 5, which is your favorite. Aw, thank you, What I Like. I really appreciate that. Oh my goodness. Hannah, you bought the bread and hot dog acetone additive? Oh, I love that. I love that. I can't wait for you to smell them. I agree, Elise. Lots of pop. I love that name, Elise. That's my sister's middle name. It's a beautiful name. Yes, Jessica, it's gorgeous. Lots of, what do they call it? Skittle ability. It has high potentials for great Skittle manis. I'll say that. Yeah, Britt, lots of gorgeous blues. Yeah, the Bluebird is gorgeous. It's so sparkly. And then next, I've got 5 more to share with you today. I've got a pink from Color Spectrum, a like antique white from Cuticula, a dark colored Wildflower Lacquer. I want to call it black, but the flakes have me doubting that, so I'll have to check my description. A Coloris de Carol black, and then a Penelope Luz gold. Some really pretty ones. Oh, Karen, I want that jelly donut additive. I keep telling myself, because I've got backups of of acetone additive. I really don't need any more. I think I have 4 bottles that I haven't used. So, do I need it? No. But jelly donuts are my favorite. I love jelly donuts. So, I might end up getting that. If it's still in stock. It might be out at this point. Hannah, you bought it too. I mean, you won't be disappointed. It's something else. It's seriously, I was cracking up crying. So, because I was laughing so hard because it just smelled so spot on like hot dogs and bread. Such a creative idea. I would never think to make acetone additives smell like hot dogs and bread. But here we are. All right. So you guys will have to let me know, what was the best part of your day today? Did you guys have a happy Friday? I'm curious. I had a happy Friday. Well, every Friday is a happy Friday because it's Friday. But it was a good day overall. I hope you guys had a great day too. Yeah, sure, Sarah. The one that I use is from Polish for Days. It's their soft focus blurring base coat. I feel like it looks really great on people who have kind of at least medium toned skin or warm undertones. I've heard great things about cupcake polishes, VNL blurring base coat. I haven't tried that one, and I've heard that one suits people better who have pinkier undertones. So if you feel like your undertones are more pinky, you may like the cupcake one. Yes, Jessica. Did your skin turn white from the acetone? The first time I used pure acetone, I almost cried. I thought my nails were ruined. Yes, what I like, you're going to love them. They're really pretty. All right, so jumping into the color spectrum. Oh my goodness, I'm hypnotized. Sorry. This is part of their Legally Blonde series. They're continuing this month. And it's called But You Were in the Shower? This one is described as being an adorable baby pink sheer shimmer loaded with gold to green to pink to silver to blue iridescent flakies and a sprinkle of hollow micro flakies. It has a 100 bottle cap and it retailed for $12. So pretty. So I didn't know, it doesn't say that it has pearl pigment in it, but I feel like it has a little bit of a pearl finish. And that had me doubting whether I would love it, because I do love pinks. I mean, I'm not going to ever not love a pink, but I wasn't sure I'd be in love with it. I'm in love with it. I really like this one. All right, so I'm going to go on with that first coat of cupcake polish. But you were in the shower? This one was pretty sheer on that first coat. It was completely opaque in 3. So there's that first coat. And you get tons of those gorgeous flakies. This one's just really soft and beautiful. Aww. Happy birthday, Unpolished Watches, oldest baby. 11 is a big one. They're going to be a 6th grader. Is that right? That's a big deal. Ooh, yes, Elise. I have not used the Ridge Filling Base Coat from Holo Taco, but it does have kind of a tinted base. So I can see how it would be great for blurring. I also feel like the Anchor and Heart Mermaid Tears is good for that too. It blurs your nail line just a little bit if you build it up in a couple coats. All right. So moving on to the next one. Cuticula is starting a new series this month. And this is their Disney Park series. Oh my goodness, who's excited? I'm excited. 2 new Disney series this month. Little Mermaid from Rogue Lacquer and Disney from Cuticula. This one's my happy place. It's described as being an off-white crelly full of rainbow iridescent shifting flakes, shiny metallic rose gold, gold, and blue flakes, and small platinum flakes. This one has no cap and retails for $12.50. I think Cuticula can make flaky polishes in any color, and I will love them all. Because I love their flaky polishes. Doesn't matter what color. I love it. That is right, Unpolished Watches. You deserve it. Everything is Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day. My goodness. So going on with that first coat, I was surprised with how much coverage I got from this white base. There are lots of flakies packed in here, as per usual with Cuticula polishes, so you'll want to go in kind of thin on your coats for this one. But look at those flakies. This reminds me of icing. Oh, wow, Elise. Those are going to be some really gorgeous polishes, though. Aw, I'm glad, Karen. Alright, and going in with the next one. This is Wildflower Lacquer, Missing My Baby, from their Selena Revisited series. It's described as being a black jelly base with a rainbow of crystal flakes and holographic flakes, and it retails for $13 and has no cap. Oh, another gorgeous flaky polish. I didn't realize how many flakies we have this month. We have a ton of flakies. Gorgeous. Yeah, Jessica, I don't blame you. I'm obsessed with everything Cuticula makes. Everything. Alright, going in for the first coat of the Wildflower Lacquer. That black base and those gorgeous shifting flakes. This one applied really smoothly. Same kind of deal, super packed with flakes. So you'll want to go thin on your coats so they don't get all bunched up. Man, that's so pretty. I don't even like dark polishes, and I think that's gorgeous. So that's Wildflower Lacquer, Missing My Baby. Continuing with the dark black polishes. So vampy. This is Colores de Carol Symbiote, maybe. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. This is part of their Spider-Man series, and this one was inspired by Venom. Ooh. It's described as being a black base with blue shimmer, aurora shimmer, and silver micro flakes. It retails for $12.50 and has no cap. This one reminds me of Halloween. Do you see the purple in there? Like this one. Alright. So going in with the first coat, the Colores de Carol Symbiote. Oh, look at that. Ryman. This one was incredibly smooth. The formula was so beautiful. Look how even on coat number one. It was completely opaque in two coats. And you can see those gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous shimmers and microflakes so well. I know, Jessica, I'm like trying to multitask, looking at the chat and swatching, and I'm missing stuff. I'm going to have to go back through and read the chat again, because I feel like I've missed some important things. And the last polish that I'm going to share, and I am going to go in with a second coat on all of these, and then show you the swatch wheel at the end, just in case you came in a little bit late. The last one I have for you is from Penelope, and this is Holy Grail. It's part of their King Arthur series. It's described as having iridescent flakes, orange to pink, and gold to red to white glitters. It retails for $13 and has a 200 bottle cap. Oh, I love a gorgeous gold. This one's really pretty. So when I first saw this one, I actually thought it was a topper. So when I show it to you on my swatch wheel, I have it swatched over black because it does make a beautiful topper. But I don't think it's intended to be a topper. So going on with that first coat, get actually a ton of glitters out. Lots of those flakies as well. Really good ratio of base to flakes and glitters. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. I love a gold. Agreed, Jessica. Mothers get everything they want. Give mothers all the things. They have a heart. They do hard work. Important hard work. So that was Penelope Lou's Holy Grail. All right, gonna go on with a second coat. First with the Color Spectrum Polish. But you were in the shower? Their Legally Blonde series. This one, when I swatched it, I actually wore it for a day, and I felt like it would be a really beautiful wedding polish. I don't know why I got such wedding vibes from it, like bridal vibes. But I think even like at formal events, it's just so delicate and soft and pretty. Oh, look at that. It's almost pulls on a medium skin tone. It's almost a little bit nudie, but it really does brighten up on that third coat. This one got completely opaque in 3 coats for me. And then going in with the second coat of the Cuticula, my happy place. Oh, those flakies. Love them so, so much. This one was completely opaque for me in 2 coats. Really, really pretty. It really does look like icing. I wore this one for a full day too. I just couldn't take it off. I love a white Crelly. Really pretty. All the things, Felisa, yes. Hey, Carolina. Gorgeous. And then next is Wildflower Lacquer, Missing My Baby, from their Selena Revisited series. This one was completely opaque for me in 2 coats, but in my swatch photos, which I'll post on my Instagram, which is Polished with Ray, I did build it up to 3 just to get that base as dark as possible. So there it is in 2. No nail line, but the base does get darker in 3 coats. Oh my goodness, these flakies, you guys. They are so pretty. Love it. And then the gorgeous Colores de Carol, Symbiote. Hope I'm saying that right. Inspired by Venom from their Spider-Man series with that gorgeous shimmer. This one did get fully opaque for me, even at my longer nail length, in just 2 coats. It's got a really beautiful formula. Look at that. So easy. Very, very vampy. If you need a black metallic, maybe consider this one. It's really gorgeous. That's the Colores de Carol. And then building it up to 2 coats, the Penelope Lou's Holy Grail. Love the hollow in there. Give me all the hollow glitters. So pretty. This one I built up to 3 coats in my swatch photos, but on the shorter nails, 2 coats actually looks fantastic. If I was wearing this on my nail length now, I'd keep it at 2. Really gorgeous. Love the hollow in there. All right, so let's look at them on the swatch wheel, and then I'll give you a big recap. All right, so here we have the Color Spectrum Polish, Legally Blonde. There's the Wildflower Lacquer, Missing My Baby. Colores de Carol, Symbiote. The Cuticula, My Happy Place. Penelope Lou's Holy Grail on its own in 3 coats with a glitter grabber, and Over Black in 1 coat with a glitter grabber. How gorgeous is that? Yeah, I think I almost like it better as a topper. I know it's not intended to be as a topper, and it's gorgeous both ways, but I don't know. I feel like I can really see the hollow well against that black base. All right, so let's look at all of them one more time. By the way, the shop opens on the 14th. Feel super close to polish pickup this month, with the first Friday of the month being so much later. But yeah, it's already snuck up on us. It's on the 14th, and it runs through the 21st. All right, so here we have the MLF Lacquer, part of their Butterfly series, Papillio Glaucis, Night Owl Lacquer, Faroush, gorgeous neon green, Garden Path Lacquers, part of their Secret Garden series, Datura, gorgeous teal, Lindy Designs, their Outlander series, White Witch. Then next we have Nailed It, their Studio Ghibli series, Aetherium Crystal, Bluebird Lacquer, Rollin with my homies, beautiful birds from around the world. Alter Ego, their Bearded Iris series, Absolute Treasure, Tall Bearded Iris. Swamp Gloss, this is in 3 coats with a glitter grabber, and this is the Orion, the last polish in their Nebula series. Rogue Lacquer's new Little Mermaid series, Out of the Sea. Last time in this video, sorry, promise. That's 3 coats. Color Spectrum, Legally Blonde series, but you were in the shower? Wildflower Lacquer, Missing My Baby, the Selena Revisited series. Coloristic Carol Symbiote, part of their Spider-Man series. Look at that shimmer. Really pretty. Cuticula, their Disney Park series, My Happy Place. And Penelope Luz with their King Arthur series, The Holy Grail, in 3 coats with a glitter grabber and in 1 coat with a glitter grabber over black. So pretty. So you guys will have to let me know which polish or polishes you think you'll be picking up this month. There's so many gorgeous options. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was really fun. If you are not already subscribed, you should totally subscribe because I've got some really exciting things coming on my channel soon. I've got a collection from Bluebird Lacquer, their pastel holographic collection. I've got a Bee's Knees Lacquer Part 2 of a Court of Silver Flames collection. I have Cupcake Polishes new collection inspired by Barbados. I have Katie Shimmer's new collection for summer 2021 that just came in today, and yeah, I'm excited. And then I have a Wildflower Lacquer Gemstones collection to share with you, and of course polish pickup in Hella Handmade Creations for next month, which is already coming in, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming today. Yes, Big Teal, I'm gonna April HHC. Do you mean I'm going to be swatching what I picked up from April HHC? Yeah. Yeah, their Katie Shimmer Summer Release. I'm so excited. Yeah, I have a ton of polishes for next month for June's Hella Handmade Creations. I've got a few new brands that we're going to be adding to the live stream, but I'm going to do this every month. The Friday before the shop opens for Hella Handmade Creations. I'll get on here live probably at 6 p.m. because that time seemed to work well, and jump on here and live swatch them for you. Yeah, I'm going to do it every month, Big Teal. Yeah, for June, for sure. And next month, some polishes or brands that I have that I didn't have this time. Bee's Knees Lacquer, because they're sitting out this month. Music City Beauty, I'll have next month. Pampered Polishes, I'll have next month. I think MTK Design I'll have next month. Cupcake Polish I'll also have next month. And then most of these brands as well. So hopefully it'll be even bigger next month. That would be awesome. Yeah, no problem. But thank you guys so much for coming. This was really fun. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. Bye, guys.